Hello, everyone. It's your friend of a friend where we uplift our friends and hold them accountable when need be. If you are new to the channel, welcome. So, in light of everything going on in the world, I think we could all use a timeline cleanse. So, I found two stories that might bring a smile to your face. So, singer Coco Jones did her thing at this year's Super Bowl as she lifted her voice and sang the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. Her outfit paid homage to the late great Whitney Houston, who wore this iconic windbreaker when she sang the national anthem at the 1991 Super Bowl. Now, for some odd reason, there was a little controversy surrounding Coco's outfit. So many people thought she was wearing custom Gucci, but she was actually wearing custom Karl Kani. The red, black, and green stripe on her sleeve is a nod to Marcus Garvey and the Pan-African flag. Now, each color of the flag has cultural significance. Red is for the bloodshed and the quest for black liberation. Black is for the people the flag is meant to represent. And green is for the land and natural resources of the African continent. Now, MAGA tried to turn the flag's meaning into a black nationalist flag like the equivalent to white nationalism, but no. We've said this time and time again that black pride has nothing to do with white people. You're not a part of the equation. Shocking, I know. If MAGA knew anything about Marcus Garvey, they might have liked him because he was the one that encouraged African Americans to return back to Africa and created the Back to Africa movement. So because this is Black History Month, Coco Jones was just honoring our heritage.
Since when do races have an anthem and a flag? What could possibly go wrong? Thanks, Obama, the most divisive president of all time. So this guy going off on Obama, he blaming Obama. Anyway, let's continue.
Wait, hold up. We can't allow MAGA to be loud and wrong over here. The Black National Anthem has been performed at the Super Bowl since 2021. The first performance was of Alicia Keys. Because of the George Floyd killing, Obama was not in office at the time, but guess who was?
This person said, deport this back to Africa after seizing all of her assets. Domestic terrorist. Now, this guy claims that Coco Jones is engaging in domestic terrorism by wearing those three colors on her outfit. They want their own flag and national anthem. Then let's give them a section of land out of the United States and move them all there, right? So this guy says because Coco Jones wore the Pan-African colors on her outfit, every black man, woman, and child in America needs to leave the country. Bro, this the logic we dealing with. So because Coco Jones got a custom-made outfit at the Super Bowl, every black man, woman, and child needs to leave the country. That's crazy, man. Anyway, let's continue. This person said, they're not just a separate entity, but a completely different species. Deport them all back to Africa. So this guy says that Coco Jones and every other black citizen in America, we are a different species. And you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. And why is there even a black national anthem? This person said, there is no black nation. That song is not national. This is treason, right? So listen, Coco Jones committing treason. Now listen.
In addition to there being rumblings about her outfit, of course, the MAGA base was melting down about there being a black national anthem being sung at the Super Bowl. But they're a little late on their outrage as Lift Every Voice and Sing has been sung at the Super Bowl for the past 5 years now. And it's been our anthem since 1919. So, as if Coco Jones wasn't navigating enough with MAGA ping-ponging between hating on her and Bad Bunny, a commenter took to social media and wrote this. Coco Jones is missing something and I can't put my finger on it. And the people were not feeling this comment at all. There was an overwhelming amount of support and defense for Coco Jones, and one person who did not come to play was rapper JT. She responded to the comment with "you shutting the F up," which was surprising because usually JT only stands up for herself and her man Uzi, or she's dragging folks online, but this was really nice. And I don't know if her and Coco are friends in real life or if she was just sticking up for a fellow colleague and peer in music. But it was just great to see the sisterhood and us taking up for one another for a change. Especially when so many people had so much negative things to say about Coco singing Lift Every Voice and Sing, just because it's the Black National Anthem. Yes, it's our anthem, but it's for everyone to enjoy, unlike the Star Spangled Banner that has blatantly racist lyrics in the song.
This is supposed to be a unifying event for the country, not for the Latinos, not for one small group, but for the country. We don't need a black national anthem. We don't need a Spanish-speaking, non-English performer, and we don't need an ICE or America hater featured as our primetime entertainment.
Girl, shut up. Anyway, big ups to Miss JT for defending Coco Jones. One of my favorite comments that was under that post says, JT using her meanness for good. I love it. And another comment that both myself and JT agree with was when a commenter wrote, the thing that Coco Jones is missing is the support of her black sisters, maybe. And JT wrote, exactly. I don't know why she spelled it like that. It would have been shorter if she just spelled it correctly. But anyway, and I think this comment was spot on. We as a community need to do better about showing up for our artists. We keep saying things like R&B is dead and that artists don't make good music anymore, and that's just not true. They exist. They may not be at the forefront like they used to be, but collectively we have the power to push them there. There's no reason why Coco can't be a bigger artist. She's the total package. She's beautiful, she can sing, and she has the it factor. A lot of people attribute her positioning in the industry on colorism, and that may play a part, but what's stopping us from putting our support behind her? We as a culture have always had the power to determine who's hot and who's not. I'm just saying. But shout out to Coco Jones and JT, and I look forward to seeing what both these ladies have going on in the future. Maybe they'll do a collab or something. Okay, so on to the next story. So I'm not familiar with this content creator, but she went viral for showing off her new haircut, and it was Teyana Taylor inspired. So let's watch the clip.
Teyana Taylor.
Teyana who? When did she do this? Was she in Hidden Figures? Like an extra on Stranger Things.
What about that?
It's giving Bruce Lee.
If anyone in the Dallas area can help me, can you please comment down below?
She's trying. Somebody please.
So personally, I can relate to having a bad haircut, sis. I got stories for days. And she was a good sport for putting this online because this footage would have been deleted if it were me. But it's great when you're able to laugh at yourself. And her man, I think that's her man, his reaction was hilarious. Not she looks like Jackie Chan. And who has that hairstyle on Hidden Figures? Not Nan nobody. But anyway, Teyana Taylor is doing the award show rounds as her movie One Battle After Another is nominated for all the awards at every major award show, and she has been eating up the red carpet, booked and busy, and she even took home the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress for her role, and congratulations to her. Last year, she put out a fire album. Please go stream it if you haven't already. And with all of that going on, still made the time to come and help our friend Chanel fix her hair.
The girls called and Teyana answered. Because we all know I tried Teyana's hairstyle and baby, I failed.
All right, so what you going for today?
You.
Okay.
And you know, usually this is the time where I'm teaching y'all something, but I had to sit back and be the student today. And Teyana was not playing when she said she and her glam squad were going to come in and teach me how to do it themselves.
Ooh.
And y'all, the whole time she was teaching me, I could not stop thinking about how cute I was finna be. Teyana's glam squad is top tier, okay? Every hair was in place. The makeup was done to perfection. And her coming in to do the finishing touch just felt like chef's kiss. And now a moment for the blind reaction. Oh. I will never forget this moment in my life. To Teyana, Nikki, and Yaka, thank you guys so much. And remember, girls, 2 scoops is all you need.
Oh my gosh, I just love this. Teyana could have easily just sent her glam squad to help her out, and that would have been everything. But the fact that she came and she's styling her hair and doing her makeup too, like Teyana is just the jack of all trades. She's literally done everything: dancing, choreography, music, acting, stage production, hair, makeup. Like, there's just nothing she can't do. Oh, and I think she's done fashion as well. And she appears to be extremely humble about it all because this was so kind. And I just love Chanel's reaction when she sees herself for the first time. She almost looked like she was in disbelief. That's you, girl. You look beautiful. And I just love this example of sisterhood, love, solidarity. It almost feels like with everything going on in this world, and especially with this vile administration, it's bringing us Black people closer together. I'm seeing it in my everyday life. The other day I was running errands and there was a Black woman on the phone with her friend. We were in the same aisle. I was not trying to eavesdrop, y'all, but she was a little loud. You know how we do. But anyway, she was speaking so much life into her friend. I don't want to tell the lady's business, but she was definitely going through it, and her friend was so encouraging and loving. And I'm just here for it. It's about time. We just need to come together and continue to lift each other up. Doesn't mean we won't disagree, doesn't mean we can't hold each other accountable, but showing love and support, especially at a time like this, is so needed. So if you made it this far in the video, I really hope it brightened your day. It definitely brightened mine. And I just wanted to share it. And if there's anyone out there who could use a feel-good story or two, go on and share the video. Like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.